Welcome to EMDR with Alice. Today we're just going to talk through some tips of how to just get started in EMDR therapy. So let's just say you just finished your basic training, or maybe you finished weekend one of your basic training and you're ready to get started. And so here's a couple of tips that I have for you as you begin to apply the model to the clients that you have, as well as begin to just learn the model more and more. So the first tip I have for you is getting organized. Go through your manual and the worksheets that you used in your practice section of your training and get those organized so that they are in order of the phases. Make it a little packet. That's one of the things that I did when I first got started is I made a little packet for each client that I was working with that just had the scripts for each of the phases, as well as a phases outline that just helped me stay organized and know where I was along the way in the treatment process. The second tip I have is with your organization is to go through your script and highlight all the places where you actually need to talk. Spend some time outside of your sessions reading through and kind of memorizing your script and all the extra explanations that might be on your script, but specifically highlight the areas that you need to actually say something so that when you're in the session, you're not fumbling through trying to find where you are and what you need to say. It can also be helpful to just number your pages so that you know where you are in your script as you're moving through it. The third tip that I have is to practice, just start practicing it. You can practice it with just, people that you know that are willing just to give it a try so that you can just become familiar with the script and just explain that we're not going to go deep into it, but you just want to practice reading through the script with someone. The other piece is just also finding and choosing your clients that you already have a good rapport with and that you've already done some of that prep work with, so that basically all you have to do is just kind of go over EMDR, explain it, talk about the AIP, and then you're ready to move forward, do your resource with them, and then you're ready to move forward because you've probably already got all the history. You've probably already developed some coping skills where they can change their states. And so for the most part, all we have left is target sequencing, and then we're ready to move into processing. Choose those particular clients that have more simple traumas. They don't have a complex history to practice with and to get started with. So those are my tips for just getting started. So staying organized, get it all organized ahead of time. Number 2 is reviewing and highlighting your speaking points. And then number 3 is practice, finding ways to practice it both with just reading through the script with family or friends or colleagues, and or starting with clients that have just more simple traumas that you can just begin going through and practicing using it with. Those are my tips for the day. Thanks for being with us.